Derek, when you get to, I guess, this point in camp, what are the things that break up the monotony?
Just transitioning to game plan, right? We've been playing against each other all camp. Now we actually have opponents to look at and get ready for it.
Derek, in the past couple scrimmages, when Manny just comments out to us, we haven't heard too much about how the running backs have did. I guess, what have you seen, Jalen, Cam, the crew? What have, I guess, they've shown during that time?
I think the running backs did really well scrimmage 2. A few of them didn't play scrimmage 1. We had a few young backs do good in scrimmage 1, but scrimmage 2, Cam and Don Chaney, I think they played really well, and also Jalen Knight, they all played good. That's encouraging to see. We want to be a good running team, so I think that gets us going. So them guys playing well was pretty good too.
Specifically with Cam, what looks different about him from this year compared to last year? By end of the season?
I think he's just a year in the system where I think he's gotten a lot of reps. He's hitting the whole full speed. Not saying he didn't do it last year, but this year just something about him. He's a different dude. And when he gets going, he gets going. So he's good.
Derek, just with the offense, what do you think the biggest strides you guys have made throughout fall camp from when you started to where you're at right today?
Yeah, I think, it's easy to make plays when things are wide open, right? When things are perfectly called, perfect coverage. But, now I think throughout fall camp, we've gotten a lot better at when, things are covered or it's not the right play call or, they ran a good defense, we're still completing the ball. We're still getting positive yards, which is good for us because the goal of ours this year was to, get less negative plays, which is a huge deal for us last year. So, us getting positive plays on bad looks or, bad plays, it's always a positive for us.
Does this offense feel more explosive to you this year than it did last year?
Yeah, I would say in camp we had a lot of explosive plays. We got to play our first game first, right? But I think in camp we had a lot of explosive plays. We got some guys to go out there and get it. I think the receivers, all of them coming back and adding Rambo and Keyshawn Smith and a lot of new guys. So I think it's helping us a lot. So.
Derek, how are you feeling? Physically,
yeah,
how are you doing?
I feel fine. I went through all camp. Thank God for no injuries, no setbacks. So I feel pretty good right now.
You sat out most of the scrimmage, and he said, was that important?
Yeah, I played. I want to say 4 drives, really the whole first half. So we got 4 drives in there, and I played all the first half, and just set out. It wasn't for any reason, just that's how I was lined up, that's how I was playing.
A lot of guys have said that you're faster now than you. Do you feel that way? Do you?
Yeah, I feel just as fast, or I'm not a little faster. I think that's a lot of guys come back from rehabbing, an ACL or knee injury faster just because you're working all small muscles in your legs. So I've been doing it for the last seven and a half months. So I feel good. I feel just as fast as I did last year.
Have you hit the 20 miles per hour threshold?
20 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 20 miles per hour.
A couple times, or how many times?
Yeah, like 3-4 months ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think of the backups? How are they doing?
Yeah.
And talk about each one if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think both of those guys had a really good camp. I think Tyler McDyke had a really good scrimmage too. He had a lot of good drives. Going against the one defense, going against the one, so he can play pretty well. And Jake's young. Jake's had a really good camp. He's really talented. Can fit the ball in really small windows, so that's encouraging. He had a good camp as well. So I'm interested to see how that goes.
There's obviously there's 100 teams in the country that have a lot of experience coming out because of the situation. Yeah. But you've been on a lot of teams. You've been through a lot of camps. Do you feel like middle of August this year you're ahead of the game as opposed to where quote unquote normal middle of August would be just because of all that experience?
Yeah, I would say, I know, for me, I'm gonna say it again, this is my first time ever in my college career playing the same system. So usually in spring ball and fall camp, I'm still learning a new offense and trying to, get the wrinkles out. But I feel comfortable. I know the offense in and out. I know the way Coach actually thinks. I think it's a big deal. The quarterback and offense coordinator be on the same page. I can know if he calls his play, who he wants me to hit, or who he think I'm going to hit. You know what I mean? So I think all that plays a part in it, and I feel good right now.
This might be old hat for some people that have been versus day one this summer, so I apologize. But was there a moment in camp where you were like, this might twinge a little, was there a moment where you just said, wow, I can do that again?
I would say, I don't know if it was day 1 or day 2. I had pulled the ball and I kind of cut up and got positive yards. I cut on my right leg, which is a big deal for me. Obviously I've been cutting, do summer workouts and working on it, but just doing it live with team 11 versus 11, it was a big deal to me.
Like to do it without thought.
We do it without thinking. That was the biggest deal. I'm not out there thinking, I'm out there reacting to playing.
Talk about the young receivers and the impact that they've been making in camp. It seems like every practice those guys are busting out.
Yeah, the 3 amigos, all those guys are really good. Rashard, Jacoby, Romello. All 3 of those guys made huge plays for us all camp. It's super athletic, super fast. They got a lot of, pride about themselves. They've obviously been guys from South Florida. So playing in Miami is a big deal to them. And they showed out during camp, you say young guys, but Keyshawn Smith was just a freshman last year. He's young as well. Xavier Sherman, just a freshman last year. All the guys are really young still, and they all had a really good camp.
Derek, I was curious your thoughts on Jared Williams. You've seen him at left tackle in the past. Just how's he been looking? We've seen him out there.
Yeah.
Just your thoughts on
He's
that.
been looking good. I think it's good that he can play both sides, right and left. Wherever we need him at. He's looking good at left. He had a good camp, had a good scrimmage, and it was encouraging to see him do good at left tackle. So.
Awesome. Thank you. Mike, you spent 5 minutes trying to get him to crack, and you couldn't. What's that say about the composure of your quarterback?
He's always focused. He's a solid individual. He's always locked in. He's always focused. He means business with everything he do.
Mike, what are you seeing out of Xavier? We talked to him, I think that was last week. He mentioned you as a guy that you guys go back and forth a lot. What growth have you seen from him from last year to this year?
Well, he always came in a competitor. Just wanted to be, a starter from day one. What he's learning the process. Trusting the process, just waiting on his turn, just taking advantage of every opportunity he get. So I just see a lot of growth in him, just trusting the process.
You hear a lot about the three amigos. What
Yeah. I mean, everybody called them three amigos. I call them three hyenas.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, like, what are they like, just like as a group? Obviously, that's the hyenas.
Yeah, they in the movie they evil, but like they actually they happy. All three of them happy. They open to learn. They just everything they do, they have fun with it. They actually listen, and they don't come in with the I'm a 5-star, or I deserve this, I deserve that. They work for everything they do. And just watching them from practice into the scrimmage, man, they grew over the first 2 weeks. It didn't shock me, but it was kind of surprising.
So are they the hyenas because they're like energetic and stuff? Like,
Yeah, very energetic. And I feel like I'm Scar, so I tell them what to do, and they'll listen and they'll react. Yeah.
Mike, just curious how you're feeling. When we've been out there last week, we saw you kind of getting stretched out at the beginning. Just how are you feeling physically?
Oh, I'm feeling good physically, man. Just getting a little extra stretching in. I'm getting older now. So, I'm not the young 20-year-old freshman that can just hop out of bed. So I was just getting my body warmed up, but I'm feeling great.
Anything you can say about Derek and how you think he's coming along this camp?
Oh yeah, he's ready. Like I'm saying, he's a solid individual. He's ready for whatever, and if we got a game tomorrow, he'll be there. He'll be full
How
game.
about the backups?
Oh, Tyler McKnight, Jake, they had actually them guys had a great training camp, man. Just coming in when Derek have some reps off, they'll come in with the ones and just keep the flow going.
Mike, what do you think the biggest strides the offense has made since you guys started fall camp to where you're at today?
I say consistency, physicality, just doing all the little things right. Preventing drive killers and just drop balls, and just going 3 and outs. Just capitalizing off our mistakes that we made last year.